Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MNP Entertainment. I am Paul.
I am Michael.
And I understand we're a little bit late on the video and stuff like that. You know, we're busy people, so we've been having to deal with stuff at home and work. We're going to talk about many things today.
So let's start with the reaction to Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
Well, the Warriors did not play as much as they had to play. They didn't play to what they had to live up to, the expectation, to the mindset that everybody had them saying, well, Draymond Green is a factor, is the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors, but everybody believed that the real MVP, which is Stephen Curry, can show up and do his thing.
He didn't show up. I don't think he showed up. LeBron showed up.
Yeah.
He sure
With
as hell,
Kyrie.
he sure as hell shut everybody up. Everybody was criticizing him, and when the light was brightest, he showed up.
Yes, he did.
And so respect for that. But you know, he wouldn't have been able to do it without Kyrie Irving, and that he is a bad boy. He was just balling out.
That is true. Steph Curry, he went 8 for 21 from the field. 25 points only. LeBron shot 30 times. He made 16. Gave him 41 points. It's a big factor. LeBron knows what he has to do to get the team over the hump to try to get his third ring, which is going to be a difficult thing to do. And that will lead me to my question to you. What was your impression about the Cavs, besides the LeBron and Kyrie scoring 41 apiece and outscoring Kobe Bryant both put together in one thing, finally?
I just think it was one of those games that they said, we're going back home. We're going to extend the series. We're not gonna give them the chance to celebrate on their own home floor. They just looked like they wanted it more. 80% of their scoring, I think, was done by LeBron and Kyrie Irving.
Yes, it was.
They just really wanted that game, and Klay Thompson showed up.
Oh, yes, he did.
Curry showed up for like one quarter, and then he just disappeared. And I think for the unanimous MVP, he's got to do way more than that.
That is true. He does need to step up. Klay Thompson did his thing from the three-point line. He's the human torch. He is literally the human torch on fire due to the fact that he's showing up. He's doing what he needs to do, I guess, as the sidekick people want to call it, because they do say it's Stephen Curry's team and Draymond Green's, and they forget about Klay. Mm-hmm. And every time they forget about Klay, Klay shows up and lights it out. But he needs the help from the other Splash Brother, Timmy. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that Kevin Love is hurting the Cleveland Cavaliers? He only had 2 points in the game. He went 1 for 5 from the field goal. He played 33 minutes, though. And in those 33 minutes, all he gave was 2 points. Do you feel like he's hurting them, or his energy and his way of being and the fact that he can still stretch the floor scare them a little bit?
I don't think he's hurting them, but I don't think he's helping either. He's just there to be there. He didn't do much last game, and I think if LeBron and Kyrie wouldn't have gone off 41 points each, they would have lost, because Kevin Love didn't give them anything either. Neither did everyone else. So, I mean, I really don't know what Kevin Love's role is right now. But right now, he's not doing much.
Yeah, he's not. I think he's shying away from it's not that he's shying away from the pressure or he's scared. It's just, I don't think he's used to it yet. I don't think he's found his role. I don't think he feels comfortable. I feel he's still considered as the mindset that he had in Minnesota, where it was, I'm the man. Yeah. And I feel like he kind of needs to accept the role. I mean, 2 points, 1 for 5. Again, they can say and blame, well, Kyrie and LeBron didn't give him the ball. Yeah. They did, but Kevin Love is a smart guy that looked for the other open shot and a better shot, how you're supposed to do it in the NBA. So I don't blame him, but I just feel that he needs to be a little bit more selfish, just how LeBron was. I think it was, the whole first quarter, LeBron didn't, pass the ball at all.
Yeah.
So I think that was perfectly done by LeBron, and I feel that Kevin Love needs to do the same thing.
Do you think the Cavs can make a comeback and come back from a 3-1 deficit, which is 3-2 now?
Definitely not.
No?
I'm giving it to the Warriors, whether they take it tomorrow night in Game 6 or in Game 7. I would like for them to take it in Game 7 because, I don't want basketball to end. Mm-hmm. But if I had to do it, I think the Warriors are just going to say, let's just close it out. If we give LeBron an opportunity, LeBron's going to take it. Mm-hmm. He's going to take it. No doubt.
Yeah.
He will take it. Andre Iguodala did play great defense on LeBron. He is called the LeBron stopper for a reason. But at the end of the day, if you give the King a chance at that throne again, Cleveland will take it. So that's why I believe that the Warriors need to go ahead and finish it off tomorrow night. Well, do you think they have a chance of coming back?
I give them like a 20% chance of coming back just because it's LeBron James, and because we all know how great he is. But then again, I don't trust him as much as I should. So I'm still gonna give it to the Warriors, but I think it's gonna go to a Game 7.
Do you feel that the injury of Andrew Bogut is gonna harm the Warriors?
Yeah, I think so. Not for next game, but for Game 7, because they don't really use him that much on the road. They only play him like 20 minutes the most, but he gets most of his energy when he's playing back home. And if this does go to a Game 7, I think it's gonna impact them. Not as much as that it's gonna hurt their chances completely, but it is gonna have an effect.
Need him. They need a shot blocker, but then again, they got Anderson Varejao. They can go to him. They can go to Maurice Spades, but you cannot replace a guy like Andrew Bogut on the defensive end.
What do you think is going on with Curry right now? Do you think he's hurt? Do you think he's just not focused? What does he need to do to, carry his team now?
Well, he definitely needs to step it up. He needs to get back to that MVP form, which he's lighting up the threes, which he's trying to do, but they're either not falling. He could be hurt. Just for example, the Jeff T one, he posted up on social media saying he was hurt, and then he takes it down because maybe it can affect him, or maybe it can say it's an excuse. Steph Curry needs to step it up. He needs to be able to be aggressive again. He's already there, but then again, if you look at it last year, he's playing semi how he was last year. Just that last year they didn't make a huge deal because of the fact that he wasn't the unanimous MVP. And I feel like this year there's so much on him saying, you're the unanimous MVP. You should be outscoring Cleveland by yourself if possible, and you're supposed to be having these games. And I go back to what I said in our first video. If Steph Curry has a blowout game and they close it out, he will win the MVP finals.
So let's say final thoughts. You think there's going to be a Game 7?
I don't want there to be a Game 7 because, like you said, Cleveland, if you give them a chance, they can take it. I just want them to end it in Game 6 and cut it off there, and then just go off all season and celebrate, and then figure out what's going to happen again next year. Luke Walton's leaving to the Los Angeles Lakers to be the head coach, which is a great thing. I know Steve Kerr is on the look now for the head assistant coach, and we'll see what they can bring up again next year.
But what do you think? Like, do you think Cavs are gonna win Game 6, or do you think they're gonna lose? That's it for them.
I think they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I think the Golden State Warriors should take it. I believe they should step it up, and everything's falling for the Warriors. They just have to be calm, cool, collective, and just play within themselves. Draymond Green's gonna help them out a lot. He's back.
Oh, yeah. I have the same opinion, except I think it's gonna be in 7 games, but we'll see tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching again. Remember, like and subscribe down below.